Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot second since I've done a Dimash reaction. My name is Andrea Silvestro. If you're gonna check out my music and all that. This video is somewhat sponsored by Sweetwater. If you're looking for any new gear, etc., or you're trying to get into videos like me, I just use a mic that I plug directly into my computer. No interface required. It's the PreSonus Revelator, and I love this thing. It's so convenient. Whether or not you're looking for audio equipment, guitars, instruments, feel free to check out Sweetwater because they have everything. Well, let's get on with this video. This is the Dimash Omir mood video. I haven't seen this. I'm so late to the game, but it's okay. This is gonna be a depressing Dimash song because I don't know if I can handle that right now. I'm like emotionally heavy currently.
Өмір күндер менен күндер жалғасқан өмір мұң менен шаттық алмасқан сағым болып қалған өмір сүйіктетіп сүюді үйреткен көңіл қолас еткейден еліктен.
This song is already wrecking me. I feel like I didn't need to go through this right now. Dimash, why do you always have to do this to me? Why do you always have to make it an emotional moment for me? Yeah, Dimash, this is literally just his voice and guitar and it's already wrecking me. I have not listened to him for a while, so I kind of forgot how emotional that his voice makes me. My gosh. And this song, it seems to be a bittersweet message. Like, oh, we had this life full of joy and happiness, but sometimes there's still something missing, so we'll see what that is. Wait, actually, this is so wholesome, seeing like all where he's come from and like his old clips. Stop. This is so sad. Oh, this singer performance, stop. This is like actually making me emotional just looking at all these old performances of him and just seeing like where he's come from like as a person and a vocalist. This is stop. This is making me emotional. Oh, this is like seems like a very vocally tame performance so far. Like it just seems like he's really singing from the heart, and these clips are really hitting home for me, and I think they're like driving that point home in general. This is so like I didn't know that I would be wrecked right now, but it's okay. His voice is just so good. Like Dimash is so talented, and this is like a more tame cover of his or tame song of his, so it's nice to see like this part of his voice as well, just like very emotional, very dialed in, really communicating the message that he's trying to, and I love it. So good. That was such a classic Dimash run. It was so good. His runs are so clean. Like I feel like we've been vocally like pretty good, like pretty controlled, like tame, but then he always just adds like that little Dimash flair. Like that felt so Dimash.
Qatelersen, ökünder
Dimash Qudaibergen.
Dimash, please welcome Dimash.
Dimash. Not Dimash. Him being on the jet is actually killing me. That's so funny. This feels like such a song for the fans, like for the Deers, and like him grappling with the fame and just like his direction and his life currently, but then also kind of just Jesus, he's so cute in these clips. Aww. I feel like this is just him being very honest about his experience like in life currently, you know? You guys, you Deers are so cute. I'm obsessed. I really want a Dimash sign. It looks so fun to be part of this fandom. Like, all the Deers are so precious. Like, I sometimes forget how famous he is in different parts of the world, you know? And he's just incredible every time I hear him sing. He's like, he's pretty unbelievable, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a really touching song. Like, it really is him just, you know, reflecting on just his whole life. And I mean, not that, I don't know if I've heard this song before. I don't know if I've heard him be this raw and honest just about like life in general, like his current state. Because usually we kind of hear songs that are very emotional, like have a lot of ties to real life, but they're also a little bit more poetic in nature. But I feel like this song is very him. Like, it just I feel like I'm seeing his perspective on events, like his take on his own life. And like, I just like the honesty and the rawness that we're experiencing right now together. And I think that even the video, like, it's really hitting that home, driving home that point, which I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I think like if I would have listened to this without the clips, like maybe it would have kind of gone over my head a bit, like what he was fully talking about, and like maybe I wouldn't have realized how personal this song really is. But I really like the attention to detail with the video and just like how he's bringing back these lyrics and like tying them to his actual life experience. But continuing. Yeah, and he's even personifying life and like speaking directly to his experience and talking about like, I'm grateful to you, etc. So it's just like, you know, he just personifies life as a character that he's speaking to in this song, and I think that's really powerful. Instead of just talking in general, you know, it's like talking directly to it and like personifying it, as I mentioned like 3 times in this 20-second rant. But that's kind of what it is. Like, we learned that when I was taking like literature and things like that, like personification of items really, you know, attaches human emotions and feelings to them, and it does make that like inanimate object or abstract object feel more tangible. So, and just it humanizes it, you know? So yeah. I also really love that with the words on his face, like the aesthetic visual of that. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm assuming it's something that's important and relevant, but I really like that visual in general. I loved this part, and then the guitar following him. I feel like this has been a pretty tame performance, so like that just adds some extra flair, and I really like it. This part. Like we hear a little bit like that rap. Followed by that run, and then the guitar comes in. Stop. That was beautiful. Oh, like, why am I so emotional after watching that? Just, you see how far he's come. Like, even anyone in compiling all their moments like that always makes me emotional. Even if I'm not like their fan or anything, like I would consider myself a deer, but I think being a deer is making this hit harder. But in general, this is just a very touching music video, touching message, like touching song. It didn't feel like there was anything crazy, like no like crazy vocal gymnastics. It just felt very raw and genuine, and it felt like he was really releasing so much of his heart on this track, and I loved to hear it. It just feels like a very, very stripped down kind of version of Dimash that's like very focused on just the message of the song. Not that he's not like that, but it just felt very like centered around what he was singing. Like what he was singing was kind of the forefront of the whole song, and it was the most important part. I loved it. It was so good. I want to watch more, but feel free to let me know what other Dimash I should be watching, old or new. I will watch anything, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Feel free to check out my music, check out my gear, link below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
And this city's never had something for me, as you know from all of my stories.